Scorpio, welcome to your reading for Thursday, February 21st. Let's jump into it. I felt drawn to pull an oracle card from this Inner Child Fairy Tale Tarot deck, just as an overall energy for you today. We've been getting some really beautiful readings, and sometimes it's nice to step away for a little bit and just allow yourself to be in the moment, be in your life. It's always good to tune in with spirit, but sometimes tuning in just means being. If you want to enter to win a free reading, this is the last day, 2/22. I will announce the winner, and then you'll just have to email me or reach out to me via my Etsy. So if you want to book a personal with me, that's there as well. You can put free reading in the comments if you want to enter to win. And then there's my Patreon and YouTube memberships. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you like my videos. Helps get my videos out there. Thank you to all of you who already have. All right. Let's begin. This one is sun-washed because 14-year-old me left it in the windowsill. And I think I'm actually being drawn to pull this one because of that. It's the Ace of Hearts or the Ace of Cups. So a new emotional beginning for you. I love that there's these two mermaids holding this heart aloft here with the sun behind it. A little bit like the Holy Grail. Yeah, I think we'll just start with that one, and then I'll read that and we'll get into some regular tarot. The Ace of Hearts. The essence of true love is above all faith, in the ineffable reverence that grows out of the union with a beloved. This beloved can be your inner self or another human soul. The root meaning of love is to acknowledge absolute concern for another being. In order to express this empathy for another, one must secure self-love in one's own heart. In this card, two mermaids joyously pushed a winged heart up from the sea. It is offered as an inspired sunrise, touching the golden light of the sky. This heart reveals the acceptance of love at the highest level, for the heart is the vessel of life, adorned with wings of spiritual freedom. An ace in any suit is always positive. This card affirms that a new opportunity in the realm of love is rising out of the depths of the past, symbolized by the ocean. This new love may be a person, an idea, the realization of a dream, or a new creative endeavor. Open your heart to what this card offers you, because it holds the key to exploring the higher dimensions of universal love. Have faith in love, for it can comfort you in times of crisis. Love is like an eternal flame, whose steady light can always guide you during times of personal darkness. Love is always there, and will never abandon you. Wow. That's awesome. That's a really lovely start to your reading, Scorpio. I'm being drawn to use the Light Seers Tarot to ask about this new love for Scorpio. I guess this is a love reading, although it may not be romantic. So here we are. Spirit is love, right? So what is this new love for Scorpio? Spirit, please guide and protect this reading. Send any negative energy transmuted back to sender tenfold for the greatest good of all. Amen. Archangel Michael, please protect this reading. Send clear messages from my Scorpios in the realm of love. King of Cups reversed. Seven of Cups. And the World reversed. Huh. Okay. You might be 21 years old. Something may be happening today, the 21st. As I'm recording this, something may have happened on the 21st that led you to look back over something or over someone. Who's this King of Cups reversed? This might be you, Scorpio, like closed off to the idea of love. The Hermit reversed. Ace of Wands wanting to show itself as I'm shuffling here. This might be somebody... Oh, I think this... Okay, this might be you. If you're single, Scorpio, this is you, like, sort of closed off to the idea of, like, relationship with another person. Although with the Ace of Wands showing up there, you might be interested in, like, physical connection. Like, your heart might be closed off. Two of Swords. Yeah, you're sort of blind to making any sort of decision right now in love. What's the Hermit reverse? Like, Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so you're not... This is interesting. You've recently come through this phase of, like, undoing your, like, lack mentality or anything that you've had to do with lack in the past. Like, you've worked through that, and so you are focusing on, like, your other options at the moment that are not related to, like, the aspect of love in your life. The Hermit reverse, though, with the King of Cups reverse, says that there's an emotional lesson here that you are not looking at. And the Two of Swords is saying that, like, you would rather, I think, experience some form of, like, pain and blindness here than to look at it. What does that mean? The Ace of Cups. To clarify that, yeah, you have a new emotional beginning, but it requires opening your heart, and not just looking at your, like, if you've been struggling to overcome lack mentality, like, and you finally get to a point where you don't have that anymore, you might be tempted to hold on to your security, like the Four of Pentacles, right? To hold on to your balance. But this is, like, kind of like in the movie Encanto. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a Disney movie. I have a kid, so we watch a lot of those. But the grandma in that movie is given a miracle, and she holds on so tightly to it that she forgets the purpose of the miracle was given in order for her to protect her family, and she sort of, like, ignores her family. So this is you sort of, like, hanging on so tightly to your security or to what it is that you've accomplished in terms of, like, letting go of your lack mentality, that you sort of start to fall into a lack cycle in your, like, emotional spiritual state by choosing not to look at something there. The Eight of Wands reverse, Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed. The Empress reversed with the Eight of Wands reversed and the Seven of Cups tells me that you may be delaying this new emotional beginning because you know that diving into this means you'll be looking at what's there. And I don't think that this is, like, I don't feel like things are bad in any way, and I don't think that this is something that you have to do, like, immediately, right? Like, you gotta take the time to heal, work through your baggage in little download packets from the 4D or 5D or whatever, right? Like, digest those things. But this is telling me that with the Snake here and the Red Bull and the Six Cups, it's like you think you have all these options, but really you know which one. You know which one to pick. I'm seeing you gotta pick the Snake. Usually I don't see that with this reading, but the Snake can indicate Kundalini energy, Kundalini rising, and with the Ace of Cups here and, like, the essence of love at play, there's some sort of, like, last, like, demon for you to exercise out of your 7 chakras or something. And it's related to, I think, the fundamentals of your feeling of deserving happiness, success, meeting your destiny, whatever that is, your feeling of deserving that. Like this King of Cups, if this is you, Scorpio, is like you denying yourself emotional fulfillment, which is causing you a certain kind of imbalance. Why is the Hermit reversed? Judgment. Yeah, you're judging. You might be very, like, harsh on yourself. You might give a lot of other people, like, leeway and make excuses for other people. But when it comes down to you, it's like you've got this, like, inner critic. We're all our own worst critics, right? And it's like you're on the threshold of this opportunity to be able to move forward quickly into closing out a karmic cycle, for one. A karmic cycle about, I think, allowing your emotions to flow, like to be in flow, to not stagnate, but also allowing yourself to create something. There's something you want to create, or that you've been working on creating, or that you had, like you'd started to create it in the past and you didn't. Why? Six of Wands reversed, because you failed before. You failed before, but you've been through lessons, Scorpio. Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, you've been through a lot, and the Four of Swords reversed is like, we talk about in this card, right? Love is faith. This is you learning how to have faith in yourself. The Four of Swords reversed, the Six of Wands reversed, the Empress reversed, especially after a period of failures. It's like you're fooling yourself into thinking you have all these other options, but there's this part of you that feels like maybe a nagging towards your destined outcome, whatever that is. Like, I think Edison made like 1,000 different kinds of attempts at the light bulb before he actually made it, you know? This is like you trying to stop on attempt 997, you know? You have 3 more. Keep going. The Knight of Swords with the World reversed. So, in this deck, the Knight of Swords is like a knight in shining armor. He's moving swiftly. He's got this bike. He's moving light. He's got a crossbow, which to me can indicate Sagittarius energy. And there's a crow who's the messenger, who I associate with Mercury. So some messenger may be coming in your, maybe today, maybe on the 21st, or maybe a message was sent today that's supposed to get to you at some time, like maybe a snail mail letter or something, with the, because the swords can indicate pen and paper. Maybe a message is coming to you to tell you, like, this thing that you started in the past isn't over. Like, you need to get going again on it. The Star. Yeah, wish fulfillment on the bottom. I'm going to take that. Wish fulfillment on the bottom. What I want to know is, how do you get there? How do you get to this wish fulfillment? The Moon, you don't see it. Okay, you don't see this message coming. You might intuit that it's coming, but you don't see it coming. Something may have started on the 18th. 17th, 18th here. So maybe look back and see what you were doing on the 17th or the 18th. You may have received messages on like the 4th and the 6th, 3rd, 4th, 6th, like the 1st or 2nd week of February that made you feel like, kind of stopped you in your tracks and made you feel like, maybe I should do something else, go somewhere else. Oh, my moon just went out. Yeah, maybe your intuition, something blocked your intuition. That's interesting. during your first and second week of February. So maybe look back to what was going on there. 3rd, 4th, 6th. That was like the first weekend. Okay. So how do you get there? Ace of Wands, King of Wands reversed. Oh, okay. This is interesting. So you get there by... The King of Wands reversed is not taking action. It is like the opposite of going for exactly what you want. It's like not having previous judgments about what it is you want and living in the moment to, like, with total faith. Like, moment to moment, total faith. Like, this is what my body wants to do. This is body consciousness. Like, this is what my body wants to do right now. I want to eat now. I'm done. I'm full. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to take that street home today. I'm going to California stop this stop sign. I don't know why that's coming through. Like, this is you following spirit and your intuition to such a degree that, like, you're not worried about the future or the culmination of this wish fulfillment. There's something about the anxieties around this wish fulfillment that cause for it not to become manifest. Like, if you think about it, basically, it blocks the manifestation. So your challenge right now, Scorpio, is to engage in total present moment awareness, which is this faith. This is being in faith and love. Being in faith that spirit is love, and that engaging in this conversation with the universe moment to moment, appreciating your life moment to moment, brings more love into your life. And what will find you will find you. So yeah, this King of Wands is like learning to basically let spirit feel your will through faith. Whatever that means to you. To me, it means, like, if you're walking in the present moment all the time, there's like, you get into flow state, right? So you could have a good job and kind of be in flow state and think like, oh, maybe I forgot to do that thing or whatever. But like, if you have faith that what is meant for you is meant for you, then you know that your mind will remember at the time when you're supposed to, like, do that thing to get it done. And it's a way of training your brain to take care of itself, to take care of yourself. You're training your physical body and mind to take care of itself by, yeah, releasing the conscious mind to spirit, essentially, because our mind is primarily subconscious. Our thoughts are primarily subconscious. And like Einstein used to sleep and take naps to figure out his problems, and he would get downloads and stuff. This is you, like, realizing the obstacle of the conscious mind. Like, say you're a cliff diver and you second guess the dive you're doing, and you analyze it, like, right as you jump, and then you, like, make a wrong move because your conscious mind is getting in the way of your instinct. Like, you could hurt yourself really badly, right? This is you realizing that in the place that you're in, the conscious mind is getting in the way of your instinct, and your instinct is supposed to take over here. What's this wish fulfillment for Scorpio? The Seven of Swords reversed, no longer having to move in silence. The Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, about a betrayal from somebody who... Either a betrayal from somebody who said they loved you, or no longer having to withhold your love offer from somebody because of fear of betrayal. This is you being able to engage in love again, Scorpio, with faith that the universe isn't going to send another nasty your way. Also with faith that you have dedicated yourself to the process of healing to discover to get to a place of discernment, essentially. The Tower reversed. Two of Wands reversed. The Magician. In the present moment, you're manifesting something to do with this wish fulfillment. There's something about, like, times, you want time to stand still. Yeah, present moment awareness. There is no moment but the now. That's what this Two of Wands reversed, Tower reversed is. And it's been coming out over and over. The World reversed even. Like, if there's no moment but the now, there really is no, there's no world outside of, like, what you see. I mean, there is, but theoretically, out of sight, out of mind, right? Like, you're more effective in the present moment than you are worrying about what's out of sight. Your subconscious mind is taking care of that. And you have guides, I'm seeing, with this star here. She's got this tether to her higher self, and it's connected to her heart, and she's looking at it to allow it to guide her. Ace of Wands is your 6th chakra opening. You might be experiencing, like, band headaches, like head band headaches, like right here. And you might want to do some 6th chakra openers. Maybe use an essential oil here. Sometimes, like in child's pose, it's nice to rock your head back and forth with your forehead on the ground. I'm not a doctor, obviously, so take that as it resonates. Yeah, this is very clear. You're actively manifesting as you exist in the present moment. And overthinking it, overanalyzing it at this point isn't going to do you any good. You've done what you need to do to, like, clear that past karma. What you're doing now with the World reversed is, like, creating new karma. Wow, I don't even know. I think I'm going to end it out pretty closely here. What else for Scorpios, please? Ace of Pentacles reversed. King of Pentacles reversed. 5 of Wands reversed. Why are there so many reversals here? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. That's why. Because your work is to open your heart. And this has come out before for you. Give your drama over. Give your worry about finances over. Give your worry about moving through the gate or where you're going or what it's going to look like or how you're going to get there or how all of that. Give it over to Spirit. Give it over to Spirit. Give it over to Spirit. Be in the present moment. Open your heart. Find gratitude for all the little things. Your candles, your herbs, your writing is, you may have a message to offer, Scorpio, and you might, this is a message you might have started a while back, and you might be blinding yourself to giving it. Again, for that fear of failure or whatever, overcoming this looks like being in the present moment and enjoying that process. Whatever brought you to this process, this creative thing, this person, this job, whatever it is for you that this is, you rekindle that spark by being in the moment. And maybe it'll look different this time, or maybe it'll wind up different this time, or maybe this will be your 998th attempt and you have 2 more or something, but you're finding more sensuality in the material, I'm hearing. More like appreciation for really simple things, a breath of fresh air, a chair to sit in, you know. Your plants might be important. You might want to spend more time with plants. Maybe gardening is a really good way to stay in the moment. I think I'll pull a really simple 3-card and then an oracle to end this one out. Oh, okay. These 3 cards. That was odd. That's maybe how you'll feel about this situation. Are you kidding me again? No. What? Okay, so you have the 4 of Wands to close this out, and the Star with celebration. You have all these options in the past, and you're choosing, or currently, King of Cups reversed. Are you feeling emotionally imbalanced, Scorpio? Or vulnerable? Oh, oh my gosh. Vulnerability makes you feel emotionally imbalanced. Which is why you're closed off to your own happiness, because you feel vulnerable when you're happy, because then you have something to lose, and it makes you overthink, and then your shadow rears its ugly head. Your work is being open to receive the present moment, to heal this, to celebrate, because everybody deserves to be happy, and you are finally like in a very it sounds like shallow and cliche or whatever, but this is you, like, maybe you've overcome this lesson over and over and over again. This is you getting to the root of it. Like, if you've ever had, when I was a kid, I had like a wart on my knuckle, my middle finger, and it had like a root in it, and we were swimming in the pool. This is so gross. We were swimming in the pool one day, like my friend and I, we were like 7 years old, and it like softened the wart, and it had a root. I was like picking at it, and it had a root, and I pulled it out. It was so gross. I'm so sorry. I hope you're not eating. And it was gone, and it never came back. Ew. Okay, so that's like what this is. This is you pulling that disgusting emotional root out, and it never coming back. I think that's why Spirit gave me such a gnarly image, and also a vulnerable one to share with you, because being vulnerable it's hard for Scorpios, right? Also, the Scorpion sheds its exoskeleton. It goes in the dark to be alone and like shed its entire protective outer layer, and it's super vulnerable, super tender, and it doesn't like eat for a long time. It fasts. You might need like a spiritual like a fasting day or something. I'm again not a doctor, so take that as it resonates. Ask your doctor before you do that. All the other disclaimers. But I mean, this isn't a bad message to get at all. It's hard to do that kind of shadow work, but it's at least you know that it's shadow work, right? At least you know when you come up against this that you're pulling the root out of this nasty sense of like not deserving happiness or love or whatever because of your anxiety about, you know, previous lack consciousness stuff that would manifest crazy towers in your life. This is, Spirit has promised over and over again in your readings lately, like, that's not coming for you again. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be okay. Okay. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reversed. Overcoming your lack mentality. This is the root of your lack mentality. You're pulling it out. Warts and all, Scorpio. That sounds so gross. Oh my god, I don't know if I can actually post that. I'm going to, but please don't, like, interpret that euphemism. Savior. Jesus Christ. Savior, Jesus Christ. Like, please just... I can't believe that is on camera right now. Okay, moving on. Jesus. Oracle card. I don't know who I'm talking to, Scorpios, or who I'm channeling today, but someone got like a raunchy sense of humor. Maybe it's one of your ancestors. The star. Okay, cool. That's lovely. Wish fulfillment. So I am gonna post this reading, warts and all, just because it has a really nice message. There is definitely an element of like crude and like emotionally imbalanced. Like this is like you coming to terms with the fact that there's that drunken uncle at Christmas every year or something, and you just like you actually kind of miss giving him a hug and the wine breath or something. Like this is you experiencing the joy in every moment, even when the moment is like a gross human manifestation. You might be interested in Aleister Crowley or like the Hermetic Tarot deck, because he was really interested in the grotesque. You might be a kind of person who's interested in the grotesque, or you might be dealing with somebody who's like that. They're just rough around the edges. They're a little bit inappropriate somehow. Powerful and protective. When I think of the star's energy, the word grace comes to mind, of being at peace. While basking in its light, you can feel your world shift as it transitions into a place of tranquility and harmony. The energy held within this card opens a direct channel to the divine. Allow feelings of hope and optimism to replace negative thoughts or emotions that may have been dominating your situation. There's a quiet confidence woven within the star that comforts us during times of grief or heartbreak, and instills within us a knowing that everything in the end will be okay, even when confronting the most challenging of struggles. The light of the star will not remove a difficulty or provide a rose-colored hue to disguise the truth. It does not aid in helping us deny a difficult situation. No, it is the star that illuminates your strengths, your personal power, so that you have the courage to push forward and overcome even the most formidable obstacle. When you open your heart to the star, when you allow its vibrant light to wash away any self-doubt, the once all-consuming negative feelings or thoughts will no longer influence your decisions or perception of events. A new sense of empowerment will emerge. I know when I'm being influenced by the energy of the star because I feel more nimble and capable of finding a positive solution. The star's power, although great and beneficial, is not one that provides easy answers. Its power instead infuses us with inspiration so that we can create the path to success we desire. Call on the deer to help you connect with the energy of the star, as this sensitive yet strong creature with its heightened senses establishes a feeling within of being connected to the planet, of being in tune with your surroundings. When you are given the star's gift, lean into its illuminating presence, and a feeling of confidence will be restored. The deer is intuition, confidence, and protection. The deer also has these antlers that indicate being crowned by the divine, and we had a reading recently that talks about you being crowned by the divine or initiated into this sort of like new karmic cycle. This red bird, I think, is a cardinal? No, I could be wrong. It indicates to me safety in listening to your higher self. You've established a connection with your higher self that makes it safe to proceed in this manner, Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Things may not be moving along as quickly as you would like for them to. The Hanged Man. You may feel stuck or like you haven't planted the correct seeds, but you have. The Hierophant. You're in connection with spirit, and I think maybe your manifestation of this is a little bit different than what you would have expected, but you've transmuted this lack mentality into ultimate faith. And a lot of people don't ever get that. So you may have been blessed with some sort of language of light here with the Hanged Man that's come out before for you, and you may be working to translate it to your human self or to the people around you. You maybe have felt a bit stifled or needing to be silent as you sort of process this. But with the Seven of Swords reversed that was here, I'm thinking, and the Knight of Swords that was here, you'll be able to communicate this message. However, it's very important that you stay in the present moment and stay in your stay grounded in your whatever it is that makes you happy, or whatever it is that you're doing, like in your material world. Just be extra appreciative of your sensory inputs right now, and rest when you need rest. This candle is green like the heart chakra, and just kind of imagine like your heart is opening, and yes, it's vulnerable, and it's important to like to cradle that candle, to like keep that flame burning. Encanto is coming up again because that's one of the images in that movie. Maybe that movie resonates with you. Yeah, you're recovering from heartbreak, and that's why you're going to be a little bit vulnerable opening your heart here. But you're going to have a new idea, or you do have a new idea to move forward. King of Wands reversed. Yeah, you don't need to take action, and you don't need to make any decisions towards your Ten of Pentacles or your Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Wands. The Devil might tempt you. Eight of Cups reversed. The Hermit reversed. Something you walked away from may want you to come out of hermit mode. The Star, the Four of Pentacles, you want to stay grounded. The World reversed, not wanting to close out a cycle. King of Swords, clear thinking. Somebody who knows what they want, legal person perhaps, or an air sign. Three of Pentacles, mastering your contribution to your community, mastering yourself in love, mastering control issues, bringing things into balance, mastering any like sexual impulses. Page of Cups, being able to offer your cup of love, letting go of greed, weathering the storms. Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, I think I'm being drawn to end it here. Queen of Wands reversed tells me you might still be working a little bit on your self-image. I think that's part of this last bit of your healing. Yeah, you might be working a little bit still on like your self-image. This part of your journey is about releasing that fear of happiness. The Queen of Wands is all about like allowing herself to be happy in the small things, in the material things, in the visceral, in the sensual, in the moment. So with the Tower reverse also, I think this is how you'll sort of continue this cycle on for yourself. It's just learning to basically be a human in a body and like enjoy it. It's hard when you're, I think, in connection with spirit in a way that like can feel overwhelming. to feel comfortable in your meat suit, like Earth avatar. But this is you doing that. And I think that's why the star talked about how this isn't necessarily an easy path and it doesn't necessarily give you clear answers. You're not going to have an end goal. You're going to have an in the moment to moment to moment, like, learning experience, which is why some people believe we come here, like Earth School, right? So Scorpio, if this resonated with you, please do like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you again for being here. I appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow.